Hi legends, is Bitcoin in trouble? We have just lost momentum on a 1-hour trend line that I've been keeping an eye on. Let's go and analyze the price of Bitcoin here together, and remember, the exchanges that I use to do my trading on, down in the description of this video you will see under exchanges 𝗤𝗏𝗽, 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽 and 𝗞𝗏𝗃𝐺𝐵. With 𝗤𝗏𝗽 you get up to an 80k bonus, no KYC required, you can sign up in a couple of minutes and start trading. Go down, sign up, come trade with me. Let's go and analyze the price of Bitcoin and see if we are indeed losing momentum, or is there still a chance for continued bullish momentum to the upside. Right, legends, looking at Bitcoin here on the 12-hour time frame, this fixed range, or this range that we've been in since March, you can see where we are currently struggling, and it looks like Bitcoin wants to roll over. It's really struggling to hold this level, and potentially it is building up momentum for continuation for here, the top of the range at $70,000. But legends, we have to acknowledge, as you can see from the price action from the past over here, is that when you get acceptance back, you often retest the value area high. Okay, you bounce on the point of control, you do a retest at the value area high, and you have these deviations and constant retest of critical support and resistance areas. This bullish momentum that we had here and this massive deviation below the range for Bitcoin, we have not had a retest just as yet. You can see how we smashed through, okay, never came to retest this area, and now we are struggling here by the point of control. So there's definitely still a possibility that we can find weakness, at this point of control where we're struggling to find momentum back to the upside and come and retest the value area low at $60,000, let's say $61,000, just to round it up. Okay, legends, on the smaller time frames, I will highlight to you just now what looks a little bit concerning, and it looks like Bitcoin is at a critical decision moment. I do see a little bit of bullish hope, and I also see a couple of bearish signs. Okay, so from a larger time frame perspective, we have to acknowledge we had a nice little pump here to the upside. We're currently finding a little bit of resistance here by this point of control. Definitely a possibility for continuation here to the upside, to the value area high, and even a possibility to come and claim the all-time highs once again. Let's go and zoom in onto the 1-hour time frame, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Right, legends, looking at Bitcoin here on the 1-hour time frame, when I switch on my analysis, I know it looks a little bit busy over here, but let me make sense of it here quick. This momentum line that I've been tracking since the 12th of July, where we have a touch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now we have lost the trend at the 7th touch. Is this where we are going to lose momentum and find a little bit of a deeper correction here to the downside, where we could find support inside of this consolidation area? Also, legends, when I go back here onto the 4-hour time frame, you can see where we currently got the rejection. When I take a fib here from this high to the low that we've made here at the bottom, you can see here by the 786 level, this is currently where we're struggling to get upwards momentum. So still a beautiful fib level for a possible rejection here to the downside. Here you can also see, yes, that point of control where we're currently struggling, chopping up and down, perhaps building up momentum for continuation, where the next level at $69,000, 900, let's say $70,000 would be an area of interest for me for a possible rejection to the downside, and perhaps find support here on the point of control for continuation. We'll analyze the price when we get to those levels. Right, legends, let me just take the scribble here out the way. So, legends, definitely an area of rejection where we are right now. We've tapped the 786 to perfection over here, and this is currently where we're getting the consolidation. Also, when I go back here onto the 1-hour time frame, you can see this is now also where we have lost the trend. Does this mean that we are going to find continuation here to the downside? Legends, as always, to keep things simple, you can see that I've got a trend line that I'm tracking here to the downside, is to say that, well, we never know what the market is going to do next. So all I'm doing is I'm simply tracking the momentum here to the downside, and perhaps, okay, we break the trend, we get acceptance back inside the momentum that we've lost, and then we can go and look for higher levels. We do have a daily level, a fresh daily level that formed over here, so perhaps it could be a liquidity grab, and then you lose the momentum again for downwards continuation. Right, legends, another thing I would like to highlight is this range low that I've been speaking about in my live streams for quite a couple of days now already. You can see that we have tapped the range low already. Probabilities do increase when you tap this range low for the second time. If we had to find the weakness and we tap this range low for a second time, it increases the probabilities that you are going to come and fill the inefficiency over here. right? And perhaps looking at a bounce here at the $63,500 mark. Right, legends? So from a bullish perspective, I always say just keep an eye on the trend, like what happened over here, okay? It looked like it wanted to lose this trend over here. Beautiful bounce, and then we got a massive breakout here to the upside, coming to claim the highs once again. Could this be where everyone is starting to short? We've lost the trend, okay? But we are still making higher lows. Okay, we are still making higher lows, and there's still a possibility for a higher low over here and continuation here back to the upside. So for me, legends, from a trading perspective, it is very important to see what is going to happen over here. Tapping the range low for a second time increases the probabilities, all just a game of probabilities, of coming to fill the inefficiency over here, where we could find support inside of this consolidation area that we formed during 17 to 19 July. Right, legends? Also, looking at CVD, just want to zoom out over here. You can see on CVD, we are starting to form some nice bullish CVD on the lower time frames. You can see a higher low on price action, little pivot over here, and you can see CVD falling down. On yellow, we are starting to form some bullish CVD, so still a possibility to come and claim this high and potentially even move to higher levels. What you would like to see, and I'm here on the 3-minute time frame from this structure, is to form that higher low for continuation here to the upside, where you break that trend that I've just identified, where you break the trend, okay, for potential continuation here to the upside. Thanks for watching, legends. If you enjoyed the alpha, smash up the like, hit subscribe for future notifications, and I'll see you guys later in a live stream. And until then, cheers for now.